Good morning, children. Welcome back once again, online class children. And I'm so happy that you are back with me online class. Today we're going to learn Chapter 2, Elephant Child. Chapter 2, Elephant Child. Okay, children, now let's see what is all about in this story. Now here is an author who wrote this story for all the small children, and he's a very good English literature writer. He writes many books and he even wrote many books. The story is written by Rudyard Kipling. Okay, children? A story about the elephant got his trunk. Okay? How did the elephant got his trunk? Kipling was born in India and spent some of his happiest years here. He wrote the Jungle Book. Now I'm sure children, you have all have seen and read the Jungle Book. Now let's read this author again. This story is written by Rudyard Kipling about how the elephant got its trunk. Kipling was born in India and spent some of his happiest years here. He wrote the Jungle Book. Now let's see the story which he wrote in this lesson. What it is all about. Okay, you can see the story which he has written here. Okay, children, listen very carefully. In far off times, the elephant did not have a long trunk. Okay, children, in far off time, the elephant did not have a long trunk. He had only a blackish bulging nose, as big as a boot, that he could not waggle about from side to side. But he could not pick up things with it. So now here is telling that elephant did not have a long trunk. Some elephant has a long trunk, like this small baby elephant. This small baby elephant has a long trunk. But in my story, the small baby elephant, which I am going to show you in a few minutes of time, he did not have a long trunk like this small baby elephant you can see here. Okay? He had only a bulging black nose as long as a boot that he could not waggle about from side to side. He could not pick up things from it. Means whatever falls in the ground, he could not pick up, because this long trunk you see in this baby elephant, he didn't have this kind of trunk. Okay? He was only having a bulging nose as big as a boot. Now let's see what kind of baby elephant was it. Oh, you can see here, this is the baby elephant which I am talking about. See, he doesn't have a long trunk here. He doesn't have a long trunk here. He has only a blackish nose, okay, as big as a boot. He could not waggle from side to side. He cannot pick anything from the ground. Well, the baby elephant was full of insatiable, which means curious. Insatiable means in story, children, this baby elephant you are seeing here was full of curious. Whatever he he want to know, he want to ask question, why it is like this, and he always want to know the answer, and he always asks question whoever he meets on the way, or or when he come across to anybody, he asks question. Okay, he was very curious baby elephant. Now let's see who all he meets on the way. Okay, this elephant lived in Africa. So this baby elephant, he is roaming in the jungle of Africa. He lives in Africa. He asks so many questions. How many questions? He asked so many questions that everyone was fed up with him. Okay, this baby elephant, he lives in Africa and he has so inquisitive mind, and whoever he meets, he asks so many questions, and everyone was fed up with him. Now let's see who all he meets. Okay, as he was just coming across the road in the jungle, one day he met an ostrich aunt. He asked him, "Why is your neck so long?" Now this is ostrich aunt. Okay, so the baby elephant asked this ostrich aunt, "Why is your neck so long?" Ostrich aunt, please tell me. So this ostrich aunt told him, "Mind your own business, you fellow." And quack, quack, he went away. She was so fed up of this baby elephant, and he said, "Mind your business." The ostrich aunt said to the baby elephant, "You mind your own business." Quack, quack, and the ostrich aunt went away. Now let's see next. The next day, he met a broad aunt, hippopotamus. Who did he met the second day? The broad aunt, hippopotamus. And he asked him, "Why is your eye so red?" He asks this baby elephant asks the hippopotamus, "Why is your eye so red?" And the hippopotamus was so fed up, he spanked him on his back and said with his broad woof, "Go from here." So the baby elephant was staring at him, and the hippopotamus went away. Now we'll see the next. Next, who did he meet? He met his hairy uncle Baboon, and Baboon is just like a monkey. And he asked him a question. He asked this way melon tastes, the way they did. He asked, "Oh, Baboon, my uncle, why does the melon taste this way as it did?" he asked. And the hairy uncle was so irritated with him, and with his hairy paws, he had a hairy paws, he spanked him on his back and went away. Okay, now let's see who did he meet the next fine morning. The next fine morning, he met his old friend, a kola bird, flew by. You know, when he was just roaming in the jungle in Africa, one fine morning, he met his old friend, Kola Kola bird. When the bird was just flying by, he met his old friend, Kola Kola bird. So this is the Kola Kola bird the baby elephant met. And he had the same question for him. He asks, what does the crocodile has for dinner? What did the baby elephant ask to the Kola Kola bird? Children, what does the crocodile has for dinner? And the bird said, oh baby elephant, you go to the bank of the great grey Limpopo river and find out for yourself. You go back to the bank of the great grey green Limpopo river and find out for yourself. This is what the bird said to the baby elephant. So let's see whether the baby elephant went or not. The next morning, the baby elephant took 100 of bananas and 70 melons and said to all his family members, goodbye, I am going to the great grey green Limpopo river to find out what the crocodile has for dinner. Now I have just put banana picture here to illustrate how the banana looks, children. It should be how many bananas here? 100. But you can just imagine by looking at this banana, there is 100 banana. And there should be how many melons? 17 melons. But here is only one piece of melon. You imagine that here is 17 melons. Okay, this is just to show you a picture how banana looks and how melon looks. And off he went to the Limpopo river, the great grey green Limpopo river, to find out what the crocodile has for dinner. Now let's see, children. Did he reach the great grey green Limpopo river or not? Here comes the great grey Limpopo river. The baby elephant came edge to a great grey Limpopo river. Okay, once more, read with me. The baby elephant came to the edge of a great grey green Limpopo river and stepped on what he thought it was a log of wood. As he came to the great Limpopo river, children, he saw a green thing like a log. Log is nothing but, children, it is a wood. So he happened to step on it and he thought that it was a log of wood. So as he came near to the log, he saw the green log is not a log, it's not a wood. The eyes was blinking. So he was so stunned to see this creature in the river. He never knew this was a crocodile. So politely he asked to the crocodile, have you seen a crocodile anywhere? He didn't know this was a crocodile. So he asked so politely to this log, which he thought it was a log, have you ever seen a crocodile anywhere? This was the question asked by the baby elephant. And you know what the crocodile answered to him? Yes, I am the crocodile. He never knew before this was a crocodile. And he said, yes, I am a crocodile. Now the baby elephant was so delighted in his heart. You are the very person I have been looking for all these days. So what was the answer from the baby elephant to the crocodile, children? You are the very person I have been looking for all these days. Now, crocodile, tell me what you eat for dinner. So after he found out that he himself was a crocodile who was baby elephant talking to, he was very surprised, and he was so happy to know that he was talking to a person which he was looking for all these days. And he told directly to the crocodile, tell me what you eat for dinner. Now let's see what happens after the answer comes out from the crocodile's mouth. Okay. The crocodile said to the baby elephant, come close to me. So what did the crocodile told to the baby elephant? Come close to me, and I will tell you. When the baby elephant came close to his mouth, I eat elephant, and he snapped with his big sharp teeth close around the elephant's little nose. Oh my, the baby elephant never knew that the crocodile eats baby elephant. So as he was coming closer to his husky and tuxy mouth, he snapped the elephant's small nose. And then what happened to the baby elephant? He snapped with his very sharp teeth. You can see in the river, children. You can see the way he snapped. He took a big sharp teeth around his elephant nose, and he, with his husky and tuxy mouth, the crocodile was just took a big sharp teeth and snapped him. And then the pulling start to begin. They pulled so much, the elephant and the baby elephant and the crocodile had a very big tug of war. They pulled and pulled and pulled. 1 foot of the baby elephant was stretching in the ground. And while the pulling started to begin between the crocodile and the elephant's nose, you know what happened, children? The nose became 2 feet long. Again the pulling started. It became 3 feet long. Again, after struggling and struggling, you see how this both are struggling. The crocodile want to eat the baby elephant, and the baby elephant want to go away from the crocodile. So the pulling began. They pulled and pulled each other, and the nose became so long. It became 2-inch long, then 3-inch long, then it became 4-inch long, and pulling was still going on in this Limpopo River. So the elephant has a pillar leg. You can see the pillar leg here. He put all his might and soul in the ground, stiff in the ground. Okay, children, in this ground. He put so strongly, and then the last pull began, and the crocodile slipped his feet into the river and fell down. And the elephant thought, oh, I have a long nose. I think my nose is swollen. So quickly he took the cold banana leaf, children, and wrapped his nose with a banana leaf, thinking that his nose was swollen because he never had a long trunk or nose. He was having just a small black bulging nose like a big boot. So when he saw his long nose, he thought it was swollen. So he put a cold banana leaf in his nose to make it cool, so the nose will come back to his original shape. So now let's see what's happened. Suddenly he saw a delicious fruit tree. He started plucking the fruit from the tree. What a fun! He was enjoying himself. Before, he could not pick up anything from the ground because his nose was very blackish, bulging, as big as a boot. He could not waggle from this side or that side. Since the war started between the crocodile and the baby elephant in the Limpopo River, he got back his long trunk. And so when he was returning back, he saw the fruit tree and he started plucking the fruit tree and he enjoyed and he had fun. And at that moment, while he was plucking the fruit, from the other side, he could see all his family members and he was so homesick. He was missing his nephew, he was missing his baboon uncle, he was missing his brothers and sisters. Now let's see whether he went back or not. Other side of the Limpo River, he saw his family member. He felt homesick now. I have told now when he was plucking the fruit, children, he saw his family member other side. He decided to return home. He came back to his loving family. All his uncle baboon, all his nephew, all were so happy to see the long new trunk. So he said, the crocodile gave me. So he started to tell them the whole story, what took place in the great grey Limpo River. All the family went to the great grey Limpopo River to get a new long nose. And ever since that time, children, elephant had a long trunk. Now let's read this sentence with me, children. Other side of a great Limpopo River, he saw his family member. He felt homesick, children. Now he decided to return home. He came back to his loving family. He saw all these family member children and he came back to his loving family member. All his uncle baboon, all his nephew, all were so happy to see the long new trunk. So he said, the crocodile gave me. Who gave this new trunk to the baby elephant? The crocodile gave me. So he started to tell them the whole story. All the family went to the great grey Limpopo River to get new long noses. And ever since from that time onward, children, elephant had a long trunk. Now homework for you all, children. Always when I teach a lesson, I have homework for you to make you busy in this lockdown and to make you active in your English reader. So homework to do. Page 20, in page 20, 1A. When you open the page 20, children, one A is there, you do that one. Okay, children? In page 21C, you do the question in page 21C. Okay, children? In page 21C, you can write the expression word, what the word tells you. Waggle about means what? Okay? And in page 21A, okay, 21 same page 21 2A, okay children, 2A, you have a option question. You have to choose the right answer in the textbook. You do in the textbook, and again you copy in the notebook, so you can improve your handwriting. And again 21, the same page B, okay, in the same page B, read the story, okay, read a story and do A to E, okay, there is A to E, 5 questions there. There is only short question, two words question, you find for yourself, okay, and do it correctly. Even if it's wrong, no problem, I will send you the answer question, and after every question I finish, I'll send you a small quiz note in the Google Meet. I'll send you small question so that you can do the class test. Okay, children? So you do this question, and on Friday I'll send you the answer sheet. Okay, children? So have a good day. Enjoy your English reader, especially chapter 2. Go through it. Whatever I have taught you, it's in the lesson, and you will have no problem. Even if you have problem, don't worry. I am there to help you. But stay at home. Don't come out from the home. Don't roam outside. Don't come out from the home. The situation is not good. Okay, the second wave of coronavirus is very strong. Please be at home and listen to parents. Okay, children? And stay safe. Have a good day. Bye for today.